Namaskar. The Chandrasekhar government, November 1919 to June 1991. With the imminence of the fall of the VP Singh government, Chandrasekhar and Devi Lal had left the Janata Dal along with several others who supported him to form the Samajwadi Janata Party. Once again, the Congress, as in the case of Charan Singh earlier, offered support from outside a minority government, this time led by Chandrasekhar, who had just 64 MPs with him. Chandrasekhar won a confidence motion and was sworn in as Prime Minister on November 10, 1990. Troubled economy. The economic situation was in a bad shape and foreign exchange levels had reduced to a dangerous low. The economic crisis was mainly due to the large and growing fiscal imbalances over the 1980s. The loans that earlier governments under Congress had taken from world financial institutions and in Rajiv Gandhi's case from the market had created a huge debt. India was struggling to finance its essential imports, especially of oil and fertilizers, and to repay official debt. The situation was made worse because of the Gulf War and the resultant hike in oil prices. By January 1991, the Chandrasekhar government, with Yashwant Sinha as the finance minister, had convinced IMF to approve two loans. In return, the government promised to initiate economic reforms through the budget due to be presented in February. By the middle of February, it was clear that the Congress would create trouble. During the motion of thanks to the President's speech at the beginning of the budget session, the Congress withdrew its support to the government on some flimsy grounds, with the result that the minority government was unable to present the full budget. In March 1991, the government was forced to pledge gold reserves of the country to manage the foreign exchange situation. According to news reports, economic advisors to the Prime Minister pointed out India could use the plentiful gold that it held. The State Bank of India was asked to put up a proposal to the Reserve Bank to lease gold confiscated from smugglers on the government account. The central bank approved the proposal and the government approved it too. By mid-March, global credit rating agencies had placed India on watch. It was impossible to raise even short-term funds in the sense of a full budget and a firm commitment to reforms. There was no more funding available from multilateral institutions such as the IMF and the World Bank. It was in these circumstances of a severe liquidity crisis with the possibility of a default in sovereign repayments that Chandrasekhar, the only caretaker prime minister at the time, authorized the decision to pledge the gold to raise money. It was an inevitable move, though there was a public outcry when it came to be none and criticism that it had humiliated India. It was this move that helped meet the balance of payment crisis, besides helping the next government begin its much wanted a process of economic reform. With Chandrasekhar's resignation in March 1991, the Lok Sabha was dissolved and fresh elections were announced. President Venkat Raman asked Chandrasekhar to continue as caretaker prime minister till June, when the new government would take over. Elections of 1991. The first phase of the general elections took place in May. Then, on the night of May 21, tragedy struck. Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated while campaigning in Sriperumbudur in Tamil Nadu. The next phase of elections were held in June. In the first phase, voting took place for 211 constituencies, while the rest of constituencies voted in June. The results showed a marked variation between the two phases. The Congress did not do well in the constituencies that voted before Rajiv Gandhi's assassination, whereas in the constituencies that went to the poll after the tragedy, the Congress did remarkably well. The results reflected the sympathy and horror felt by the people over the young leader's assassination. Incidentally, that act by the LTTE led to the total loss of support for it in India. In the end, the Congress was the largest party with 244 seats, which, however, did not reach the level of a simple majority in the House. The BJP improved upon its earlier tally creditably. धन्यवाद. Thank you. So sorry. The BJP, the BJP improved. The BJP improved upon its earlier tally creditably. धन्यवाद. Thank you so much.